In 1947, archaeologists Robert Bloom and John Robinson discovered Mrs. Ples, the first complete pre-human skull in South Africa at the cradle of humankind. Mrs. Ples, who lived 2 million years ago, is what some might call our ancient grandmother. As more and more skulls were found in the surrounding area, scientists discovered that unlike us, Mrs. Ples and her entire African tribe looked strikingly alike. High cheekbones, a thick brow bone, and a brain much larger than our own. But if we all originated from Mrs. Ples, why is it that we all look so different from each other? Here's Bahati. Bahati lives in Central Africa, where sweltering heat can reach up to 40 degrees Celsius in the summer. This means that her body constantly needs to cool down. She has developed tight, curly hair that creates a growing crown. This keeps hair off of her neck and exposes more areas of her scalp to cooling breezes. Her nose is also wide and flat, which helps Bahati retain moisture. Bahati's body is also long and limber, again creating a larger area to disperse body heat. Jing lives in China. Winter in China can drop to minus 40 degrees Celsius, and so Jing has, as you may have guessed, thick, straight black hair that draws in heat. What you might not have known is that Jing could have had red hair. Archaeologists believe that this pigment mutation originated in ancient Asia when humans mated with Neanderthals. In contrast to Bahati's tall frame, Jing's body is small and compact to maximize heat efficiency. Jing developed epicanthic folds, a double layer of fat that protects her eyes from harsh snow blades. It gets so cold, in fact, that Jing's face flattened so that her nose wouldn't freeze off. Brunt is a Viking, and although he's probably from somewhere in the Scandinavian area, his red hair pigment would have travelled via trade routes from ancient Asia to the icy cold waters off the coast of Norway. Brunt developed a long, narrow nose that creates a wind-tight tunnel. By the time icy wind passes midway through his elongated nose tunnels, it warms up, preventing Brunt's lungs from freezing in the frigid temperatures. The Vikings were also one of the first people to develop iris pigment mutation. Brunt's eyes are large and an icy blue, so that, along with his pale skin and large head, it can capture more sun, which is useful, considering Brunt is the furthest away from the equator. Science today tells us that the visible differences between people are accidents of history. Natural selection simply seem to favor different mutations. People's appearance reflects how their ancestors dealt with their local habitat, the different climates, sun exposure, and not much else. Which makes me wonder, what climate change can do to us in the next 1,000 years? That is, if we're still here.